open my Skype, Abdullah? Are you sure? Okay, Abdullah, I will open Skype just for you. You sound interesting. All right, I'm opening my Skype. Okay, Abdullah, send me a text message, my friend. Hey, Abdullah, send me a text message. Already my Skype is open. I'm waiting for you. Are you there? Oh, this is you? Okay, love my Allah. This is you, Abdullah? Okay. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, my friend, you are live on air. What do you want to say to us?
It's too late and you're streaming still?
What this is? So you are calling me to say to me it's too late?
No, I want to tell you that you are so obsessed with my prophet. Why?
My friend, I am obsessed with the truth. I want to save the Muslims. So it's imagine if now it is for me 2:13 a.m. in the morning and I save a Muslim from going to hell. Isn't it amazing? Instead of going and sleeping and snoring. So let me save you. What do you think about what we are saying?
I know that's amazing if you are really truthful that you are here to save Muslims.
Yeah,
But
why I'm here? Why I'm here? Are you paying me to say to talk to you? Did you pay like any?
no, that's not what I'm saying.
Huh? So why? So what I'm getting from talking to you now? What is the benefit for me?
If that's what you're doing,
Hmm.
then it's good for you.
Okay, but let me ask you. As long as we mention this, shall I charge people to talk to me like now you are calling me, or I should not? I should talk to everybody if I'm a good person.
Yes, you should talk to everyone.
Okay, so why your prophet he will not talk to anyone unless he pay him?
Okay, we'll get to that, but
No, we get this to that now. Why your prophet will not talk to anyone unless you pay him?
I don't know what are you talking about. Show me.
Don't tell me why I'm talking about. I'm asking you, is it true that your prophet will not talk to people, individual, unless they pay him? Yes or no?
I don't know about that.
I
Show
don't
me.
care if you know or not. I'm asking you, is that good or bad?
I don't know the context. Show me. If I read it, I will know.
I will tell you before, okay, I'm asking you, is that bad or good? I mean, you need to know, is it right that I will not talk to you unless you pay me first?
Look, I cannot say right or wrong
Why not?
because there has to be, if my prophet asks for money to talk,
Yeah.
then there has to be a reason for it,
Okay.
because
So what is the reason that I want to talk to you? You will not talk to me and you are a prophet unless I pay you first.
I think you are lying because Allah said this prophet does not ask you for any money.
Okay. So I'm asking you why you're a prophet then. He will not talk to you or to me or to anyone unless you pay him first.
I don't believe because Allah says my prophet never asked money.
Okay. I'm asking you again. You don't believe, but are you saying to me that will be a contradiction?
I have to see what it's about. I have
No
not.
problem. I'm asking you again. Are you saying that there's no, you just said no way the prophet will do so. That's mean this is bad.
No, it does not mean it's bad.
But you just said no, there was no way the prophet will do that.
No, I said Allah said He
Well,
doesn't.
you said, I think you are lying. Why you say to me I'm lying if it's normal to do that? What make you think that this is a lie unless it is an embarrassing?
No, why I'm saying is because
Read for me chapter 58 verse number 12 and don't waste my time.
what did you say? Which chapter?
58 verse 12.
Okay, all you who have believed when you privately consult the messenger, present before your consultation a charity that is better for you and purer, but if you find not, then indeed. Okay, Allah is not like forcing everybody.
Mm.
You see, Allah is saying, but if you cannot give it, then
Mm.
Allah is forgiving.
Ah, okay, but this is make it a sin. Like, when you go now, if you want to talk to the Prophet and you don't have anything in your hand, Allah will forgive. Allah is all merciful. He's making them feel guilty. So you have to bring something to Him. And you will see here it says in a private consultation. So you're a prophet. He have a clinic. He opened a business. You want to talk to me in a private, you have to spend some money first.
It is for the sake of Allah.
For the sake of Allah, you have to give it to Muhammad. What sake of Allah? You have to give it to Muhammad.
Allah's religion.
What?
To help Allah's religion, he has to give some money. People have.
Why Allah don't give him money? Isn't it Allah is God? Isn't it Allah He can open rivers of gold and silver to Muhammad? Why Allah He need to beg for money, asking Muslims, the poor Muslims, to give Muhammad their money?
Allah can do all of that, but
No, He
Allah.
cannot. Prove it. Here we go. You just said that Muhammad he need the money. Let me ask you. Did Allah ask the Muslims for a loan?
Yes,
Okay. Why
that's
Allah is asking for a mortgage, a loan?
okay. Let me explain to you. You see,
You see.
it's same with how Jesus. You guys say he came to the world humbling himself, right? My Allah is humbling himself.
Humbling himself by borrowing money from the
Give me,
Jews. Your prophet, did your prophet borrow money from the Jews according to you Muslims?
I mean, I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? It looked like you know nothing.
Did he?
Well, this is what you Muslims say, that the prophet, he borrowed money from the Jews.
Okay, so what are you trying to prove from that?
Well, I'm trying to say that your prophet is taking money from everybody and Allah is not providing him. And Muhammad is making verses from the Quran just to collect money, to the point Allah is saying who give Allah a beautiful loan, so Allah will double it for him. Secondly, if Muhammad took a mortgage from the Jews, that means he paid interest, and that will not make him a prophet of God, for he himself practicing something against God teaching. What kind of a prophet he pay interest by taking a mortgage from a Jew? A Jew will not give you the money for nothing. It's not a charity. He's doing a business. So Muhammad take money from the Jews. He is paying interest. Muhammad, he is seeking money. He asks people. He says, if you give me money, Allah will give you a corner lot in heaven. So Muhammad is a fraud. Wherever he go, he want to take money. Did he pay back the Jews? No, he killed him. He took the money and then he killed him later. So you're a prophet. This according to you that he borrowed money. I don't believe in this garbage. But here you see that Allah keep in the Quran saying, who want to give Allah a beautiful loan? Why Allah he need a beautiful loan? Cannot Allah open all the money and the sources to Muhammad? Can't he provide him? Don't the believers say, God is our provider? Who is the provider of Muhammad?
Who is the provider?
Yeah.
It's Allah. Like
No,
even
but
for
if
you,
Allah himself is begging for money, how Allah is his provider?
that's Allah motivating his slaves
Oh,
to
so
give.
Allah he motivate his slave, so but he cannot give money. Allah himself he cannot give money to Muhammad. Did he give him money?
Whoever gave him money.
What do you mean whoever? Why Allah saying give a mortgage to Allah?
Okay, let me explain.
Explain, go ahead.
since my Allah is
By the
saying,
way, I noticed that you are the smarter between all your brothers. You are the only one kid in the family, right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this is why you are the smarter between all the brothers. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, yeah. Genius.
Okay.
Continue. Go ahead.
L- Like those people, whoever gave money, right, to my prophet, they gave it because Allah told them. So it's basically they are giving because Allah asked for money.
Mm.
So my prophet is getting that because of Allah's order. You see?
Mm.
See, that's how Allah provides. You don't see the wisdom. You don't see the
Ah.
beauty of Islam.
Ah. Okay.
And Allah said, I will give you 700 times more on the day of judgment.
Oof, 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 oof.
And
Okay,
whoever,
hold on, hold on. Okay, so Allah will give you 700 times in the day of judgment. What you would do with the money in the day of judgment?
not money,
What he will give you then?
he will give 700 times the reward.
What is, okay, 7 time reward? What is that?
That's gonna be 700 times more status in Jannah.
What does that mean?
You see, there are different levels in Jannah.
What does that mean?
Meaning, let me explain to you. One level in Jannah, the
Explain.
difference is, let's say I am in a lower level and my father is in upper level than me.
Okay.
So I will be looking at him like how you guys look at star.
Oof,
That's how
oof.
far he will be.
Okay, and what does that mean? I mean, okay, you told me that he is far, but this is not good because you will not see your dad no more. What is the
Oh,
what kind of reward this reward is? So now you and your father in heaven, but you are in the floor. He is in the front floor. Hey, dad, do you hear me? No, you idiot. I cannot hear you. I'm so far.
I
What?
just gave you an example.
Okay, this is your example, not my example. Your example is funny and stupid. I asked you, you said 700 more time reward, and you said to me, there is devil. But what you would do in those level, what you will get? Is it true that Allah will give you 80,000 little boys in heaven to do things to you?
Those are slaves.
Okay, why you need the slaves in heaven? What they will do exactly
Because
to you?
Allah will make us kings in our Jannah, Allah
Okay,
will make
but
us feel like we are kings.
okay,
Because
what? Okay, what? Okay, what the slaves will do? Explain to me.
they will give us whatever we want, like they will serve us with food.
So those you need 80. How many sandwiches you will eat a day?
It depends on how that place will be, you see.
Okay, but hold on.
Is over.
Isn't it your God, Allah? He says, even the Hadith says, if you look at the bird in the sky, is going to be in your dish right away, so there's no need for a servant. Isn't it your Quran says that your clothes will never wrinkle, will never be worn, which means you do not need laundry, you do not need to take a shower, and the food, even the trees will go down to you. So what the servants for? They will do nothing. What those servants are doing?
No, those servants
Huh?
are there
Huh?
for specific time. They will bring food at specific time.
But your God, Allah, He just told you that the food will come to you. Nobody need to bring it to you.
Yes, that will come, but that does not mean that the slaves will not do what they are supposed to do.
Okay, hold on. Can you describe for me first the slaves? Describe them for me. By the way, you are the smarter again between all your brothers, and you said you are the only brother, you are the kid in the family, and you agree that okay. So describe for me exactly how those slaves look like and what their age. Is it true that they are kids, little boys?
I mean, they are young.
How
They
young?
described, I don't know exact number.
Why you don't know?
They are young. They are like maybe physically strong, young.
Strong, you like them strong?
No, I'm not saying that, but
What do you mean you are
young.
not saying that? You are being dirty now. Like, look at you. You said they are strong. What they will do exactly? What do you mean?
You see, you always have this evil mentality of taking things.
But because your Quran says that those kids, those boys, they will never bleed.
Those boys will what?
Will never bleed.
Okay,
Why they will not bleed? They are strong because they are strong.
that's how beautiful Allah made them.
What the beauty have to do with the bleed? They are boys. Women they bleed, but why boys will bleed? From what?
I don't know. You should know what context Allah
No,
is
you
saying.
tell me. You are the Muslim who you are the only smart person
I'm
in the
not
family between
Muslim,
all your
but
brothers, and your mom. She have only one son anyway. So you are the genius, and you are saying to me that those people, they will not look. The Muslim, they translate the word bleed, that they will not get drunk. Are they going to drink with you?
oh, so it's actually a drink.
But the boys will drink with you. You will be drinking with boys, or they are servants.
I mean, if they are servants, but if we want them to eat with us, they will.
Ah, okay. But here in Arabic it says la yanzifun. They will not bleed. So why they are saying they will not get drunk?
Okay, so every single translation says drink and not bleed.
Hmm. So why it says here, so they mean that they will not bleed from drinking?
If that Arabic word is actually bleed, then I would have to ask somebody why, instead of like writing bleed,
Okay,
why the
let me ask you. Let us take it here. It says here that those boys around them, they are youth, and in different verse it says that those youth are very white. Why they have to be white? Why they are so white? They are the same as lu'lu. Lu'lu mean, like pearls. They are so white like pearls.
wow.
Why they are so white?
You see, when you will see how a pearl looks like,
Yeah.
beautiful,
It,
shining bright,
okay.
then
So
you will see its beauty. Allah is describing them how they will be in beauty.
you like a beauty. You like pretty boys around you.
No, that's not what I'm saying. But Allah,
You are
since
the one who
Allah is
said,
beautiful,
okay,
every word of His is beautiful.
okay. You said that they are young males. They are very, very pretty, and they are pretty like pearls, right? Do you agree with the word pearls with the Quran?
Yes, I
Okay.
do.
What does that mean by saying pearls, like pearls?
Pearls means like a diamond, like a rare
Pearls is
diamond.
not diamond. Pearls is very white.
Yeah,
Okay. So why they are extremely white? I mean, what that pleasure will give you? What is special about it? And why they are boys, by the way? Why they are not male, big male? Why they are boys?
uh, young male servants, not young kids.
No, it says boys. Gulman, Gulman.
Yeah, Gulman.
Yeah, Gulman is boys.
And what's for adults?
Rajul. This is
Rajul?
this. Yeah, this is why when Mary she gave birth to Jesus, according to the Quran, it says he is a Ghulam. Ghulam. So this Ghulam is a very young. He is a child. So why a child he will serve somebody? How a child can serve anyone anyway?
It's
When
not like
if you
lit.
go if you go in the Quran, you will see the word ghulam appear in many places in the Quran. And then this is Mary. Even the story of Abraham, the story of Mary, the story of Zechariah, etc., etc. It says that this is a ghulam. How I'm going to have a little child, and I am old, like Abraham wife, she said, and Abraham, he said. So a ghulam is having a child, a baby. So how the baby will serve you?
And
Huh? How the baby will serve you?
look, those are the things of afterlife, right? So
Yeah.
if you don't
And
know the
and uh,
reality of
and okay, obviously you have no idea what you are talking about. So, guys, after 1 hour, he come to the conclusion this is afterlife. For sure, afterlife. We are talking supposedly about heaven. What's wrong with you? Listen, Abdul, focus with me. So they are little boys, and they are the one who need somebody to serve them. So how little boys can serve you when they are the one who need a servant?
that's why I don't believe that they are little kids,
How old they are? What do you mean they are not little? How old they are?
They are at least adults.
Right. So why they are saying that they are very little young? It says
Young,
ghulam.
young meanings like not old, young. Like I am
Okay.
21 years
Okay.
old.
Those boys, Allah, He created them just to serve you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I mean
Is
I
that
don't
is that
like.
is that fair? Is that fair that to have a slavery in heaven? Do you support slavery in heaven? Is that justice that you are just sitting in your ass and there is 80,000 little boys serving you? Is that justice? Does that make God happy? What is justice? What those boys did?
Justice is that God created a creation.
Yeah, so you create them to abuse them.
No,
So isn't it abuse? Do you like to be a servant too? Do you like to be a servant, one of mine? I will go to heaven now, and Allah will make you a servant. Is that something you like? Be honest.
in the akhirah, these people will serve people of paradise. So these servants will actually feel proud. Oh my God, these are the people of paradise that we are
Okay,
serving.
why so? Okay, guys, those the servant will be proud. They are serving Abdul for eternity. They are proud. Right. I mean,
See?
look at the logic. Look at the stupidity. What did you eat today? Do you like to be proud to serve me? I will give you a job. I'm going to convert to Islam, and I will ask Allah to make you my servant. Do you like that?
Not in this world.
Why not? Okay, do you like to be my servant in heaven?
If I didn't exist as a human and Allah created
So
me
those
just,
boys are not a human.
who said they are human?
So why you call them boys?
Maybe Allah is just giving you an idea that they will be young boys, like young boys, you know.
So when he say boys, they are not boys. They are what? Young plastic? Are they boys or they are not?
But they're not gonna be like us, free will people, you know. They are gonna be like
But
angels. Yes,
okay, listen. What is your Islamic sect? You are a Sunni?
I'm a Muslim.
What does that mean? Are you Sunni or not?
I am somebody who follows Quran and Sunnah. You can call me Sunni, but I don't really
Quran
like.
and Sunni? You are Sunni. Okay. So because your prophet he said that the Muslims there will be 73 sect.
Mhm.
Okay. Which one is the one will go to heaven?
The one which my prophet said, Allah's hand is upon the ijma,
Okay.
and they will never ever be misguided until the day of judgment.
That's wonderful. But isn't it Allah, he said too, that the most of people, they will not believe until they became mushrikeen, which means the majority, they will be mushrikeen. So how that will be the ijma? How stupid is that? If the majority, they will be mushrikeen. Go watch the video of Sheikh Asim. He will say to you that the majority of the believers, of the Muslims, they will believe, but they are mushrikeen. So the majority are mushrikeen, not the minority are the true believer. Even your prophet, he said that Islam start as a small and will end as a small. So the ijma will happen, if ijma happen, that the majority and the majority, they are not the Muslim no more.
Is it true what you are showing right now on this hadith that Jews were split 71 according to you?
This is not according to me, this is according to your funny prophet.
So I think this is also gonna happen right until the day of judgment, I think.
Okay. And the Christian, there will be 72 sect, and the Muslim will be 73. So what Muhammad did, Muhammad, he was a failure. He is the worst. His religion is 73 time divided. The Christian and the Jews, they are more successful to preserve their book then.
Uh, you see,
I see, yeah.
even though they are divided,
Hmm.
but my Prophet ﷺ was shown his
Shown what?
was shown all the prophets, and when he saw all the prophets, behind them were very few people. But when he was shown his ummah,
Hmm.
he saw all of the heaven filled up.
Hmm.
That's how many people followed him and went into Jannah. Oh my God.
Oh my Allah. But look what happened now. If your prophet is saying the truth, then if the majority of people who will go to heaven is the Muslims, so how your prophet says the majority they will leave Islam? Isn't it the Muslim they say? And your prophet he says Islam start as a small and end as a small.
Okay, I will explain to you that too.
Explain to me.
The end will be small
Hmm.
because Allah will take, uh, Jesus will come back.
Okay.
And when he will come back, it will be very near of end of times.
But your prophet, he said that Jesus is already coming, and that is the sign of the judgment day. Actually, your prophet, he said that, Jesus will come now, and he will be imam between you.
Yes, but you are absolutely correct. But what you are understanding through it is wrong.
What do you mean? You just said I am absolutely true. So your prophet, he confessed that Jesus will come in his lifetime.
No, 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 no. That's where you're wrong.
Hmm.
Because again, repeat what you said.
Jesus will come during the lifetime of
And
Muhammad.
the Imam will be within you, right?
He will be within you, speaking to the people around him, right? Hmm.
Yes, and we have other hadiths explaining what that is. My
Explain to me, go ahead.
Prophet ﷺ said how great of his one of his kids will be. His member of his progeny, Imam Mahdi alayhi salam.
Don't
How
go there,
great!
don't go. It says that the Messiah will come between you, speaking to people in front of him, not generations to come.
You see, this is why you have to be honest. See, when you ask me something, I try to be honest.
Hmm. You
But
try, but you are not, you are saying.
no, I am honest, obviously.
Okay, but you
But
just said you try to be honest.
look, I am honest.
Okay,
But
so,
I,
okay, hold on. I'm asking you now for the last, I don't want to repeat myself. Is Jesus going to come during the time of Muhammad or after?
absolutely after.
Absolutely after. Okay. So if we show a hadith saying Muhammad, he said that, he will come between you and he will be imam between you, speaking to people in front of his face, that means Muhammad is a liar, right?
No, no, no.
What do you mean, no, no? So why Muhammad saying he will come and he will be between you, speaking to people in front of him?
That's why you have to understand what we Muslims believe about that.
What do you mean?
You
So your prophet, he used the wrong language. He isn't. He's a. Are
oh,
you insulting your prophet? I smelled something fishy about you. It looked
no, no,
like it sounded like you are trying to insult Prophet of Allah, peace be upon him, trying to make fun of his belief, and you are not serious. I am saying to you, the prophet said so. You say to me, you don't understand. Which means you are saying that when Muhammad he said things is confusing.
no. I am saying you guys don't understand it, and you guys believe about it whatever you guys want to believe about it. But
What does
if
that mean? I'm asking you now. Is Jesus going to come during the time and the life of the Muslims in the time of Muhammad?
no, I said no.
Okay, when you say to me you don't understand, do you know what I'm talking about at least?
I said you don't understand, but I understand.
Do you understand what?
I understand that hadith that you showed me, where my prophet said, "What glory will be of this ummah when Jesus, son of Mary, will descend down, and the
Okay,
Imam will be amongst you." And
amongst you. Okay, what do you know the hadith? Do you know the hadith number?
I don't know the hadith number, but I have read it.
Okay, so but it says amongst you, right?
Yes,
Okay, what he would do amongst you?
who
The Messiah, what he would do?
when he will descend
Yeah,
on two angels, Subhanallah, when he will come down,
what he will do?
when my Jesus
Uh-huh.
Christ, peace be upon him,
Yeah.
when he will come down, already Imam Mahdi alayhi salam will be leading the prayer. So Jesus will say, it's okay, Allah has given this ummah this glory that I will pray behind one of you. So Imam Mahdi alayhi salam will lead the prayer. And
Your prophet, he said that?
yes, there is a hadith, right? You don't know?
Okay, no, we wanna take one by one. So can you give me the hadith about when Jesus will come?
during the end of time. Obviously, we don't have exact date.
No, no, I'm asking you. The hadith is speaking about the end of the time. Let us see if the hadith says the end of the time or not. Can you give me the hadith?
Near the end, it's understandable that obviously Jesus, because Allah said in the Quran, Jesus is shines of day of judgment.
But Muhammad, he said that Jesus, liyushikna, liyushik. Do you know what yushik mean?
No.
Almost here.
Yes, I will
Okay.
explain to you what almost means.
Okay, what does that mean?
Because you see, this world is just few thousand years.
Hmm.
Let's say a few thousand years are left for it to end.
Okay.
And after that, it's eternity. So when you compare this few thousand years to eternity, obviously my prophet is gonna say almost.
But he said, he did not even say almost. He said liyushikna. Yushikna is
You
very extremely
just
soon.
almost.
And did he say among you?
Yes.
Okay, you who?
You mean Ummah.
No, he's speaking to people in front of him.
You see that's where you see, Christian Prince, I ask you to be very honest.
Hmm.
You know exactly among you meaning Ummah, and there are hadiths about Imam Mahdi which are
No
not open.
problem. He is speaking to people in front of him, right? Did he say in the future? Or he said soon will descend among you, speaking to people in front of him. Did he say that he will descend among your generation, your children's? Or he said you?
He said you,
Okay,
absolute.
so if I am saying to you, you are in front of me, and I say Jesus will descend amongst you, I am not meaning somebody will come 10,000 years after.
Amongst you, obviously Sahaba knew that he was talking about Sahaba's generation, until the end of time.
So you have to add words to Muhammad words so you can
No,
fix his silly
you
statement,
are
right?
only sticking to this hadith. You are not opening hadiths which my prophet clearly states about
Okay,
Imam.
give me the hadith which is a clearly stated. Go ahead.
I have read it, but I don't know the number. You just type in Imam Mahdi, it will come.
Imam Mahdi. So if we type Imam Mahdi now, that will fix the problem.
Mahdi, open
Mahdi.
hadith. Why
Okay,
don't you want to talk
let
about?
me ask you, who is this guy Mahdi?
Wow, he is such a great person. Like,
Why he is a great person? What he would do?
and it
What is
will
he now? Is he born yet or not yet?
not yet. I mean,
What do you mean
he
not yet? I thought he's born already and he disappeared.
no, he could be still on this earth. Like he might be born, but we
Okay,
don't know.
is it true that he is born of a woman and she gave birth to him from her thigh?
Where did you get that from now?
From the hadith. There's
Which
tons
had
of there's tons of books about the birth of and not
I,
only that,
I
especially the Shia, like Al Mahdi when he fell down in his ass, he don't fart.
those are Shia hadiths. I don't believe in any of them.
Okay, so give me the hadith about Al Mahdi so we can learn something about him, something serious.
You already know, but you're not opening from Sahih Bukhari and
Show
Muslim.
me, give me something to prove that this guy exists. I mean, this guy, even you Muslim, you claim that he is the grandsons of Peter, the disciple of Jesus. You Muslim are crazy. Tell me who is this guy Al Mahdi? I want to know who is his father.
I No, not father and mother. We are only talking about Imam Mahdi, who
Okay, I'm
he is.
asking you who is this Mahdi, who his father is.
Okay, okay, let me tell you who he
Okay,
is.
let
My
me tell you.
prophet
Okay,
said
okay, tell me.
on near the
Yeah.
near the day of judgment,
Hmm.
from my progeny.
Okay, who is Al Mahdi? Who is Al Mahdi? Give me his father. Who is Al Mahdi?
We don't know when he will come. We will know. And my prophet, you know how important
So
Imam
he
Mahdi.
did not come yet.
Allahu Alam.
What do you mean he did not? He's a guys. Allahu Akbar. Is your Mahdi is from the 12 Imam or not?
From the 12 Imam, yes, he will be an Imam.
No, no. Is
Uh,
he from the 12 Imam after Muhammad? If he is from the 12 Imam, that's mean 12 Imam they passed from long time ago. We are 1,400 years after Muhammad. So 12 Imam will be 12 generation. So where is
And
the Mahdi?
no, Imam, I think he will be an Imam, the last Imam, like near the day of judgment.
My friend, the day of judgment, he said in front of you, Jesus will come among you. That is the day
Y-
of judgment. Isn't it the Quran says the moon is split asunder and the judgment day is near?
Yes,
Okay. So is it proving that the judgment already started because the moon is split asunder? Isn't it this is a sign of the judgment day?
yes, science. My Prophet himself was a sign. He put his two fingers and he said, "I am to the day of judgment. Are we are like this close?"
All right. So you got your prophet busted. How close he is? He opened his finger, right?
Yes,
Okay. So how
but
that can how he
uh,
can be prophet then? If he
you see,
say this is how close we are, and then never never happen.
first we skip to a topic. First, talk about Imam Mahdi,
Okay.
and
No,
I
no.
will.
We will go. We will talk about it. Don't worry. We have time. Did your prophet say to when I said to you that the Messiah will descend among you, you said this is about the future, right?
Of course, it's about because all of the Sahaba knows what Prophet ﷺ is talking about.
Okay. Did your prophet says to a person in front of him that this child will not grow old before the judgment day
No,
come?
don't change the topic.
I'm not. We are talking about it. The
You're
same, the same thing. Here we go. Read with me. Read with me. Read with me. Read.
you are talking about that orphan girl.
I'm talking about a person. He was in the front of Muhammad and he is a boy. He said that this person will not live until the judgment day come, which means he will not die. He will not even grow old, which means judgment day will happen maximum 20 years, 30 years maximum. He's a boy. So he will not even, لن يدركه الهرم. Haram is something somebody is 30, 35 and over. So this boy will not grow old till the last hour would come. And this is your prophet hadith in front of you. Read it.
A young boy of Mughira bin Shu'ba, is it Shu'ba, happened to pass by Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and he was of my age.
Hmm.
Thereupon Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, if he lives long, he would not grow very old till the last hour would come.
Hmm. How we can fix this one now?
Now, this one, I will honestly, I will ask to people of knowledge
Even
what.
this one need to ask people of knowledge. I mean, what's wrong with you? It's so clear. This boy will not grow old until the hour come. This boy, he is in front of him. Speaking about individual,
Okay, so
we even know his father name. So this boy, the son of Al-Mughira, or maybe the slave of Al-Mughira, who care, he will not grow old until the hour come. So the maximum will be, let us say this boy will live 100 year, 300 year. You know what? My grandfather, this is a true story, by the way. He lived, he lived for 10,000 years. He was an antique. We got him from the museum. This is where my grandmother, she got him. So this boy will not grow old until the hour comes. So how you can play with this game with me now? Do you want some duct tape? Because your prophet is leaking badly now.
no, no, no. I think what he meant, these are
Even
wisdomful.
this one, he meant something else. He said this boy will not grow old until the day of judgment come. Even this one, he did not mean this.
I think there is an explanation.
For sure, there's
Muslims,
an explanation. I mean, it's very easy. This boy will not grow old until the day of judgment come.
obviously, if I take it literally, then obviously day of
So what does
judgment.
that mean? This is not literally. This is
That's
metaphorically,
why
guys.
you see, on if I'm honest,
Just
like
take, just take a hike. Come on, I gave you time. I give you a chance to talk. You're silly. And the funny is when I said to him, you are the smarter between all your brothers, and you are the only kid in the family, right? He said yes. This will remind me when I told my mom I was number one in the classroom. My mom was so proud about me, but I did not tell her that the principal, he put me in a classroom alone because I was troublemaker and there's no other student, so I was number one. Yeah. And this remind me of Allah saying, I am the best of the creators. And the Muslim, they say he is the only creator. So how he can be the best of the creators if there's no other creators? That is a false exaggeration of being the best. That is the most stupid best. So look at this. And this is Sahih Bukhari. What they will say, this is fabricated. This is Sahih Muslim. This is Sahih Bukhari. As you see, this person will not grow old until the day of judgment come. As simple as that. So, and the Muslim, they will start, put duct tape there, put duct tape, if this young boy live, he might not grow old till we'd see the last hour come to you. تقوم الساعة حتى تقوم الساعة. Fix it. Duct tape. Try to improve it. Talk about Imam al-Mahdi. There is no such a thing, Imam al-Mahdi. This is a fiction. You Muslims are stupid. All your religion is a fiction. Where is this guy al-Mahdi? Where did he come from? Who is his father? Who is his mother? Even you do not know who is his father name. Some Muslim, they say his mother, her name is Narjis. Some Muslim, they say his mother name is Maryam. And he is born from her thigh. And this guy, he have 3 balls. I mean, mental religion. Who is this guy? And what he would do exactly? And if Al-Mahdi is going to bring guidance, that means Muhammad is not the last prophet. If he is the one who bring guidance, so what Muhammad did then? Is he a prophet? Are we short of imams? We have Yasser Qadi. There's a Muslim, he was so proud about, he said to me, do you know about Ibn Battuta, the most famous historian before even Western, they went to America? I said, Ibn Battuta? He said, yeah. He said, Ibn Battuta is a historian? He said, yes. He said, he was a discovery person. I said, is that Ibn Battuta who he claimed that he went to an island and all the women in the island have three breasts? I want to go there. Ibn Battuta. I mean, I bet you this guy, he never went anywhere. This guy, he's imaginary person. He start trying lies, and people, they don't know what he's talking about. This guy, he ride the whale, he take the turtle, he saw women with 3 boobs. I mean, you name it, Ibn Battuta, whatever he say, he's the same as Muhammad. Look, Muhammad, he claimed that there is an island, and he learned this from Ibn Battuta, maybe. There is a woman, brothers, sisters. The messenger said, one day, from the pulpit, when some people were selling in the sea, their food was finished. An island appeared to them. They went out seeking bread. They were met by Al-Jassasa, the Antichrist spy. Like, what the heck? That means the Antichrist is already exist. The false Messiah is already done. And he is speaking about this happened before even him, because this has happened already. The Antichrist spy. I am the spy of the Antichrist. I say to Abu Salama, Salama, hamburger, what is a jassasa, man? He replied, a woman. I know it. I mean, come on, who can do best to do spy at you better than women? They knew everything. I mean, it doesn't matter what you do, they spy at you, man. Here we go. A woman trailing the hair of her skin and of her head she said in this castle. He then narrated the rest. The rest number, what? Okay, hold on. Let me find a different hadith. Hold on, so we can read the whole story, because here this is just funny. Let's see here. Look at this one. Look at this one. This one is longer. This one will take it to 10 hours to read it. What the heck? Hold on, hold on. Okay, this one have to do with anus. Okay. The same story, but here like the longer version of it. Let us see where we start. Okay, brother. He sailed a ship along with 30 men of Bani Lakham and Bani Jadam, and had been tossed by waves into the ocean for a month. Then these waves took them near the land within the ocean between two bracket island of the Caribbean. At the same time of the sunset, they sat in a small side boat and entered the island. There was a beast with long thick hair, and because of this they could not distinguish his face from his back. Abdul, the translation is a fraud. It says that he was covered all of his body by hair, including his anus. Dibruhu, it says here, read carefully. فَلَا يَدْرُونَ مَا قَبْلَهُ مِنْ دِبْرِهِ. They don't know which one is his anus and which one is his front, because he was covered by hair. A lot of hair. This guy is a hairy hair. And later we find that this is not a guy. Like, what the heck? All right. So long hair, thick hair, and you know, they could not distinguish where is his anus from his private part. And then they said, "We to you, who can you be?" Thereupon it said, "I am Al-Jassasa." They said, like, what the heck? Al-Jassasa? And it said, "Oh people, go to this person," he meant Christian Prince, "in the monastery, as he is very much eager to know about you." Whoa. He, the narrator said, when it named the person for us, we were afraid of at least it should be the devil. The Muslim, they will say for sure this is a Christian Prince now. Then we hurriedly went on till we come to the monastery, and we found a well-built person. This must be Mimi Hijab then. A well-built person full of beef. He doesn't even have muscles. He shaved his chest hair before he take off his t-shirt. He want to be a girly. Okay. There will be hands tied to his neck and having iron shackles between his two legs up to his ankles. Like, what the heck? We said, we be upon you. I like this one. We said, like, we upon you. To like Chinese, like, you know, who are you? He said, you would soon come to know about me. But tell me, who are you? Like, what is this conversation? They say to him, who are you? He said to them, who are you? This is a who are you conversation. We said, we are people from Arabia. We embark upon a boat, but the sea waves been driving us from 1 month. They thought brought us near the island, and we got into the whole story. And now we continue. And then it says here, and here a beast met us, and profusely thick hair, and because of the thickness of his hair and his face, we could not distinguish his anus from his front. We said, we be to you. Who are you? It said, I am a jassasa. We said, what is al jassasa? And it says, you got to go to this person in the monastery. I mean, they have to repeat everything. You know, this guy, they have time, you know, at that time they have time. Repeat the story, you know. A person saying, Alhamdulillah, I am a Muslim and I will die as a Muslim. Well, what I'm worried about you, my friend, that they will put a cork in your anus. Do you know that? Go check with your mosque and tell them why they put a cork in your anus when you die. Alhamdulillah, I will die as a Muslim. And there is two angels will come to you in the grave, and they will ask you 3 questions, and they will ask you who's your God. If you don't say Allah, they will hit you with the hammer, and they will show you a picture of Prophet Muhammad. Who is this guy? If you don't say, well, this is a Christian prince, they will hit you with the hammer. What a stupid religion. Are you there, Mr. Mahdi? Here we go. We are going to come to the Mahdi story now. Anyway, you know, and look, those guys, their island is where? Look, hold on. Okay, let's continue. So we came to you in a hot haste, fearing that might be the devil. He, between 2 brackets, the chained person said, tell me about the date palm tree of the basin. We said, what? About what aspect of there you seek information? Huh? Look, the Muslims, Abdul, they are smart. They will not give information for free. He said, I ask you whether these 3 bear fruit or not. We said, yes, it bear fruit. Supposedly now they did not answer him. I think these would not bear fruit. He said, inform me about the lake of Tabariya. Like, what the heck, the lake of Tabariya in Israel? We are in the island of the middle of the ocean, and now in Tabariya? Hey, Netanyahu is happy. He will open a hotel there. Just wait. He will tell the Muslims, it's mentioned by your prophet, and the Jassasa is there, and Tabariya, you have to come and visit it. We said, which aspect do you want to know? He said, if there is a water in it? Look, what the heck? It's called lake. So what is going to be inside it? Huh? Like, hey, Abdul. The lake of Tabariya. The guy is asking if there is water in it. I mean, where the intelligence is imported from to the Abdul. The lake of Tabariya. Look at the question. The guy won't answer. The lake of Tabariya, there is no water in it. So why we call it lake? Guys, it is 3 a.m. in the morning. And I said to myself, let me go live for 20 minutes. I hate it. Honestly, my back hurting me. I'm sitting in the computer. Like this guy, he says to me, are you obsessed? I am obsessed with the stupidity. I mean, this is the best joke ever. One day I will die. I will have a heart attack literally from laughing. Look, I'm not able to sleep from. You know, I go to sleep and sometimes I laugh, honestly, in the dreams. Just remembering something Muhammad he said, or a Muslim, he said something to me in a conversation. I mean, it is the most hilarious, stupid cult. You know, I cannot even describe how stupid this cult is. The lake of Tabariya, does it have water? We said, which aspect you want to know? He said, this is water in it. They said, it's abundance of water in it. Thereupon he said, okay, I think it would soon become dry. Like, what the heck? He again said, inform me about the spring of Zohr. They said, which aspect? Is that Discovery Channel? I mean, those guys, they are coming from Arabia. How they will know all this information? What they have to do with Tabariya? Like, what is that, man? What aspect you want to know? He said, the person in the chain. There is water in it, and does it irrigate the land? We said, yes, there is abundance of water in it. Okay. The one who is saying he is proud to be a Muslim, I have a question for you. Is the lake of Tabariya have water in it? Because according to your prophet, it's going to be dry soon. Do you see how soon it is? Brother, soon. Soon. Yeah. Soon. Yeah. Soon? How soon? I mean, now this area in the Middle East is really dry. By the way, it's really dry. I mean, all the area. But Tabariya is still full of water. I mean, you see, imagine if Tabariya dried, you know, is gone. The Muslim, they will say, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, brother. But until now, it's full of water. What we would do? And then it says here, tell me, okay, abundance of water and its inhabitants of Medina irrigate from the land, okay. He said, inform me about the idiot prophet. You see here, translating the illiterate. It says, idiot. What has he done? Like, what the heck? See, guys, listen carefully now. So those Muslims, they are saying the Antichrist has already came in the time of Muhammad. This is the Antichrist. He's existed at the time of Muhammad. And now he have a spy, her name is a Jassasa. And by the way, this Jassasa, which is very funny, we will find it in different chapters in the Quran, you know, where Allah will send the beast from the ground, and this beast as a Jassasa is going to have the stick of Moses and the ring of Solomon. And tell me about the illiterate prophet. What has he done? We said, has come from out of Mecca, and he is settled in Yathrib. Okay. He said, do the Arab fight against him? This guy, he knew everything. We said, yes. How did he deal with them? We informed him that he had overcome those who they in his neighborhood, and they have submitted themselves before him. See, submitted themselves before him. Thereupon he said, okay, has it actually happened? What the heck? We said yes. Thereupon he said, if it is so, that is better. for them that they should show obedience to him. I am going to tell you about myself. Like, what the heck? Who are you now? I am the Dajjal, who would be soon permitted to get out, and so I shall get out and travel in the land. Hey, soon. You see soon? Soon. During the lifetime of Muhammad, the Antichrist will come. And I will not spare any town where I would not stay for 40 nights except Mecca. This is Alibaba, by the way. I'm telling you, this is Alibaba. I met him before. Alibaba and the 40 thieves. I mean, you like the story or not? By the way, if you don't like the story, the Prophet said we will shoot you. Who dare to say, I don't like it? once a big sheikh, he was saying, the amazing thing about Prophet Muhammad, that nobody question what he say. And then a young teenage Muslim, he said to him, I have a question about him. He said, shut up. We just said nobody question about him. Nobody question about him. This is the most amazing thing about Prophet Muhammad, because the second you ask question, they will kill you. Shut up. Brothers and sisters. Oh, Zakir Naik is ringing. Christian Prince. The most amazing way to be prophet, that nobody question what he say, because what he say is very truthful. So, Zakir, I have a question. I just told you, the prophet is amazing, and nobody question about him. Wait, but I have a question. Can I... Put your hand down. Nobody can question because he was amazing. That's it. You know, and your logic is very stupid. 1 + 1 + 1 is equal to 1. Stupid. You know, your mathematics is wrong, so we can't teach it in school. Christian Prince is feeling hell like last man standing his challenging Muslims. My friend, what last man? Last man, don't you see? All those people are, I am the last man. Everybody is laughing at me. Even a Muslim is laughing at him. This is why you say, wherever we show you, you say this is da'if. This is rejected. This is not accepted. Why? Because you are laughing at him. The last man is standing is dead, my friend. Muhammad is not a man even. He could not even make his wife have orgasm. I mean, come on. A dog can make his wife have orgasm. Muhammad, he could not. What is the power of Allah? And what is this story about? So Antichrist, he have chain between his legs. The guy who can cut the earth pieces, he cannot cut the chain. The guy who can't cut a human being from the top to the bottom, and he put him together by one order, he cannot cut the chain. He never heard of the welding machine. Can't he go to Alibaba or Amazon and buy something to cut it? Like, hello? So this is what is stopping him now? The 2 chains in his feet? Do we have any Muslim want to say anything? Anyone? So this guy now, he is the Antichrist, and he is he have a chain in his feet. He cannot go, and he exists before in the time of Muhammad. Muhammad is a fraud, obviously. And he said, soon I'm coming to you and I will kill everybody, talking to people in front of him. Do we have any Abdul want to say anything? So, when the Muslims, they say that they found Muhammad in the Old Testament, or, we laugh. Obviously, you could not find him in the Quran, so you try to find him in our book. At the same time, that's obviously mean that our book is not really corrupt, because why in the world you are trying to find a proof about your prophet in the corrupted book? You Muslims not only don't make sense, you're idiots. You have no idea what you are doing. You're just supporting us, actually. And, when we say that Muhammad is a prophet, shouldn't we prove first that Muhammad is a prophet? Every prophecy Muhammad, he said, it's failure. This hadith is increase your iman. Oh, that's good for you. May Allah make your penis endless then.